Hello everybody and welcome to Auto Auction Rebuilds. What? Oh, wrong channel? Flying wheels? No. Tavarish. Oh. Okay. What else? Oh, Rex 2 Rides. Never heard of it. All right, everybody. So welcome to Rex 2 Rides, where everything could happen. Possibly anything new. Well, guess what? We have the Subaru. Well, I mean, I guess I do. I really do Subarus all the time. So this is probably like my third. This is the 2013 Subaru Crosstrek. It's complete, it's done, and now we're filming the end results. Let's go ahead and take a look. So it's got good wheels, it's got good bones, it's got good tires, it's got decent body to it. It doesn't have a lot of dents, scrapes, or punctures. You know, I mean, the worst we got is like little dings like this. You know, I mean, we've got some little bit of touch up to do here, and you know, the headlights are clear. That's a big thing right there, you know? Yeah, it needs a good buff to it. Needs a good washing down. I did just quickly wash it just before I came down, but I live in a really dusty area, and as soon as I wash it, guess what? It's already dirty again. So here's its bumper. I think everybody knows, you know, the results and the history of this car. It was wrecked. It was wrecked really hard in the back, you know. Does it make a difference to the car itself with the drivability? No, not at all. But it did make certain that certain things did not fit right, didn't look right, wouldn't go back together right. But it all works now. So what did I do? What did I do? Take off the back deck, remove the bumper cover, had to remove the bumper reinforcement, had to remove the roll pan, we had to remove the left rear rail. So that made a difference. So we put it all back together, bent it all back out, put new parts on it, welded it back up, seam sealed it, put it back together, and now we've got a working car again. I mean, honestly, everybody keeps asking, does it have a clean title? No. Tell me what car has a clean title at $8,500 with 9,500 miles? Not very many. Not Subaru, not all-wheel drives. So good luck with that, buddy. You know, I had one guy just completely insulting today. He says most dealers actually divulge that stuff. And I said, well, great, I'm not a dealer. I rebuild vehicles, and I'm 100% honest when I tell people I rebuild. I'm a rebuilder. It's kind of in the name. It's inferred. I don't know, for some people maybe it's not. Maybe I need to be a little more obvious. You know, maybe I should say rebuilder rebuilds cars. You know, whatever. Anyway, this is Rex 2 Rides, and we've got this one finished. It's ready to go. Okay, everybody, so we're gonna go over the first walk around this car. I think I've shown you guys in the past what it looked like, how it was, but we're going to display it again in a time lapse just to show you where we started from. And it's going to just do a quick once over on the car, show you the damage and what we're going to do with it. Hey everybody, Jesse does cars. This is the newest vehicle that came in, I've been working on. Runs great, looks good. You know, good tires, good wheels, great engine. Looks newish, I'm surprised. 2013 Subaru XV Crosstrek. Okay, everything looks good. And then until you get to the back. So this is like take 13. I lost the video. Somehow did a cut and paste, and the paste never went through. So anyway, here it is. This car looked like it got wrapped around 2 poles. So back here, it had literally had like a U-shaped bend in it, and the rear bumper was actually melted into this back panel right here. So that took me like 2 hours just to peel it out and peel it off. As you can see, that's pretty bent over there, so I'm gonna have to get underneath here. I'm actually gonna cut all of this out. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you can see it's pretty tackled right there inside. So I'm gonna cut all that out and replace the end rails. This one's gonna get bent back into shape. It's just slightly out of shape. This whole back panel right here is going to be removed. We're in the process of actually cutting out all the pinch welds right now, and you know, it's just a process I went through with my grinder to identify most of the pinch welds, and so now I'm in the process of drilling them out with a special drill bit that's designed for cutting out pinch welds. So this muffler got bent up inside there, so this is probably going to get replaced, or at least the parts that got bent up anyway. As you can see, that whole panel, that pan, this is all that one pan. It actually separated from this corner over here. This corner is just slightly bent with the slightest curve right here. And then this is what you gotta watch out for rear end damage. It pinched the back door, so it doesn't open very well. So the goal is going to be to pull this back, and so that can open up and everything like that. The tailgate kind of fitting a little bit better now. You know, now I got the pan kind of pulled out. When I first got it, that pan was pushed in so far that the spare tire was pinched inside there and I couldn't get it out. I literally had to pull the pan out first before I could pull it out. Yeah, this deck has a replacement deck over here. I've got the bumper cover, and I've got a new deck with all the parts on it, so that's right there. So that's going to get painted, everything like that, and just have a few parts swapped over onto it. That should take care of that problem. This isn't a severely complicated rebuild. It's just some pretty large pieces that have to get pulled out. If I had a shop and all the right parts, or all the right tools and everything like that, that would be really easy. And then if I had everything inside, or already ordered and all that fun stuff. I do have the pan ordered. I do have the end rail ordered. And then I've got the back deck already ordered. I've already started pulling out all the interior, so when I start doing the welding and things like that, everything's going to be out of the way. So that's all out of the way. I'm prepping everything. As you can see, the back tire is out, actually out now. And you can see this pan. This is ripped pretty badly. But it's just a lower pan. Who really cares? It has some dents in it. I don't care. It's not a big deal. It doesn't hurt the functioning of the rear end or anything like that. It's no structural integrity whatsoever. So that's the thing right there. You know, all the rails, if you were to ever get hit, all the rails, which is right underneath here, it's all welded down in there. Same over on this side. This has got a little bit of bend too. We're going to bend all that back. This one underneath here, that one's going to get replaced. And that's where all your structural integrity comes from, is all these things that are actually welded together. This may provide the most mild amount of structural integrity. It's still going to have the spare tire in there, so therefore that's actually going to provide more structural integrity than the pan itself. So that's that. Engine runs great, looks great. Amazing that the aluminum, everything, it seems like it's dirty, really dirty. I mean, of course the battery's got some wear on it. I mean, this is definitely has to be cleaned up. But you look at everything else, it sounds rough, but that's a Subaru in general. But if you look at all the aluminum and stuff, it's kind of weird because there's no like salt layer kind of like buildup on it or anything like that. It's actually a really clean engine, other than, dust and dirt. So everything else looks clean here. Nothing's been modified or anything like that. It's still good shape. The beauty cover's not here, but now it's starting to kick down. And it's got the temperature choke kicking out. Actually looks great. I don't know why this has got white on it. Most interesting thing I've seen. It's got the slightest of kicks to it, and it does have good coolant. Could be a little higher, but it's not low. When I did get it, it was about 1.5 quarts low on oil, which is interesting. Let's see here, brake could be cleaned, but still good. Yeah, everything's in good condition. So I'm not going to go as far as saying, hey, maybe it was replaced or something, but it is a clean engine nonetheless. So anyway, okay, everybody. So the next clip what I'm going to show you. Trying not to get the sun in our faces, and so it's not drowning out my color and everything like that. The next clip I'm going to show you is actually cutting the roll pan out. That was a complete nightmare. It really sucked. Getting that roll pan out was really difficult, but getting the rear frame rail out was even more difficult. So we're going to go over that clip real quick with the time lapse, and hope you like it. You know, if you don't like it, skip to the next section. All right. What I've been doing is going ahead and cutting out the rivets, and then pulling this apart, and then now you can see a little bit better about how this rear rail is bent. Words, right? Forgive me if I can't remember things right off the bat. Now you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just words. You can see how that's going. There's going to be rivets on the top right here. Pull that out. I'm going to have to undo these welds right here to be able to pull that out and then drop that down. Hopefully this just separates. I haven't actually taken a look, but I'm looking right here. It looks like they're going to just separate. I'm hoping that these are not welded in, tacked in right there, but odds are pretty good they probably are. So it's just kind of stupid because getting that unbent, interesting. Anyway, so once I get this piece out right here, I'm hoping I'm not taking out too much. Pretty sure that this is just all comes with that. This piece actually comes separate, surprisingly enough, but it actually comes with this piece. So there's that. That's pretty much what I've got going on right now. Once I get that pulled out, then I'm going to work on this pan and actually get this pulled out, get some dents pulled out, and then I'm going to actually work on this as well. This should be pretty easy once I get all this off, and then just pull that out, hammer it down, and get it all straight. So the one thing I'm going to have to worry about is the sides from here to here. As you guys remember, this thing was dented in, so it could have, there's nothing really for it to grab onto to pull inward like this, but it was dented in this way, so it's possible that it pulled these in further. I'm going to do some measurements real quick, make sure that that's not different. Part of the big reason why I'm actually replacing this entire lower, if done in the winter, bolt-ons and stuff like that is a lot easier. I'm probably going to replace this deck coming up the next couple days. The reason for it is just to make sure that all the measurements are good after I get all of this taken care of. So once I get that taken care of, then, well, after I get everything pulled out, okay, after I get this off, get this pulled out, then we'll put the new deck on, because after I get everything, it doesn't matter if it's on or if it's off when I go to weld, do all the welding joint or welding joints. But it does help to actually make sure that this is straight along with that side and make sure everything's not weeble wobbly. So that's going to help.